Welcome, friends, to Dave's Cards and Sports Games. I am Dave. Yes, I am. These are pretty new. Was in Rice Lake, Wisconsin today. Leaving town, they had 3 boxes left. So I bought all 3. They're about $50 a box. You can get them on the secondary market for $80 a box. But they are great looking cards. They really like to waste the product like Upper Deck does too. This whole box only has, I believe, 4 packs. A little thicker packs, but this whole box has 4 packs. So let's see what we get in the 4 packs. They're brand new cards, different design, all-star format. They have a lot of rare cards in it. Oh, that's the front to the back. That's the back. There we go. Garcia, Rodriguez, Harper, Soto. Great names. Cam Smith. That is a cool-looking jersey. There's Riley, Casas, Tristan Casas, Jace Young, Norby, Chapman, Guerrero, Bryant, and the good stuff is in this area right here. Spencer Schwellenbach. Been getting a lot of him. How about classic swings of Fernando Tatis? How about Matt Olson? How about some more fantastic classic swings of Will the Thrill Clark? That was a great swing. All-time greats, McCovey, Big Hurt, and Adolis Garcia ends the day. And starts the day. Why do they have 2 of them in the same pack? One might be a refractor. Once again, I am the totally colorblind. Looks like that's a little different than that. Maybe not. Yeah, this must be a refractor. It looks a little darker than those. And just so you know, I bought 10 boxes on the secondary market hoping to get something good. There are some monsters in this collection. Topps kind of hit it on most of the nation. Merrill, Cole, Brooks Lee, Ohtani, Ramirez, Henderson, Rooker. I always liked the A's jerseys. Robert, L.A. De La Cruz, Bobby Witt, back-to-back great players. And you got Lewis, Machado, and Martinez. Let's see what we get here. So there's the base. Tom Glavine, who had a classic swing. Yes, Ken Griffey Jr., I would say, did have a classic swing. Hope you're having a great Saturday here, the 5th of July. Evan Longoria. How about Duran and Clemens? If you're a Red Sox fan, you like those 2 cards back-to-back. And Mookie. Another ex-Red Sox. So Red Sox to end that pack. So I'm going to do it this way this time so you can't even see the last card. 20-card pack. So it's kind of a cool. There's Rutschman, Caminero, Suzuki, Schwarber, Lindor. I like this product. And when I like it, unfortunately, I buy too much of it. There's Skeens. And let's give it a flip. Hoping for no color there, so that's not good. And the autographs, here's some of them right here. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. card going for $4,500. I'm going to put down Topps All-Star and eliminate the word mega, see if that means anything. No, I'm going to keep mega going here as some motorcycles are driving on the street. Cal Ripken's $500. Nice Roger Clemens for $350. There's a chance I could get that, but usually it's color. Hey, how about Shohei Ohtani? That's a good card. Drake Baldwin having a great year. How about Pujols? That's a good swing. Let's get to Tony Gwynn and Derek Jeter. Kumar Rocker. These are pretty much available only at Walmart and like Dick's Sporting Goods, Target. Ooh, we do get some color. Last card is color. That could be good. Strawberry. Chipper Jones. Rafael Palmeiro. Larry Walker. Fred Lynn. And the last card, Ozzie Albies of 75. So the first box, not that great. Nothing that makes you go, wow. The All-Star Game coming up in Atlanta pretty soon. They have a lot of bonus cards. So that, like, I think their hometown heroes are pretty much all Atlanta Brave players. So we've seen a lot of these already. And here we go, looking for some color or an autograph. Looks like nothing. Hometown hero Chipper. Another Raphael. Spencer Strider. Shohei. Good one to get a double up. There's Gary Carter and Hank Aaron. And James Wood. That's a good card. So all the hometown heroes look like they're going to be the Braves. Just figure that out. It took me a whole box to figure that out. Rooker, Robert, Ellie De La Cruz, there's Bobby Witt, Royce Lewis, Manny Machado, Martinez, Rutschman, Caminero, Suzuki, Schwarber, Lindor, and Alvarez. And it doesn't look like we get anything great here. There's Manny. Bartolo Colon classic swing. What is that? Maybe they make a comedy in every box. There's Jones. Darryl. Chipper Jones again. Manoah. What made him great? He struck out the side with a microphone on that. It is kind of cool. All right. Maybe you only get one good card per box. I've been watching some of these cards. Some of these boxes have been absolutely incredible. Once again, it's a 101 card set. So you're going to get some doubles. Looks like 15 of the cards. Looks like 12 of the cards are going to be of a star of the base. And it doesn't look like anything great here, but you never know. There's Mookie. Moscow on the Hudson. There's Dale Murphy. Joe Torre, Dave Parker, and Zach Neto. So this is the pack here that we received a good card in the first box. Drew Romo, don't know much about him. Some new names anyway. Looks like the last pack is Arias. Well, we got some stuff here. The last card is going to be something good. It's going to be Arias. Maybe it's an autograph. Eric Davis had a good swing. So the last two cards are going to be good. Garvey, Fielder, Mookie Betts of 250, and Major League Material, Luis Arias of the Twins. I think he played in the All-Star game with the Twins, so that's where they did that. Not numbered. I really wouldn't consider him an All-Star game great. he's a good slap hitter. So 80 cards left, 4 packs. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully you have subscribed to Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Closing in on 500. And I will soon put a video out and letting people know what we're going to do for my 500th drawing. 500th subscription drawing. We'll get a winner and give them a good prize. Dale Murphy, hometown heroes, once again, are always... We've seen almost all of these already. And that pack was almost a duplicate. On the secondary market, these packs are going for about $80. You can still get them for about $50 at your local Target and Walmart. You can't get them online at either of those places. They're all sold out. Seen all of these already too. Every single one, except for maybe Parker. Langford's new. 2 packs left, and let's hope that last pack again has something good. We'll just flip it like this. And the commons are here. Sammy Sosa, so that's a new one. Smoltz. We saw Eric Davis. There's Steve Garvey. Cecil Fielder. Ryan Bliss. What are they thinking on Ryan Bliss? Had a .222 batting average for the Mariners last year. They think he's going to just soar into the All-Star game. Here we go. It doesn't look like a relic, but you never know. Let's see if it's thicker. Nothing thick. So maybe it'll be an autograph. That'd be nice. Another Paul Skeens. You never get upset when you get 3 Paul Skeens. I'm going to try to not show the last card. It is going to be gold. That might be a 50. I can't remember what the numbering sequence is. Ozzie Albies, I think, is new. That is new. Gary Sheffield. Fred McGriff is new. Alvarez. Stan the Man, new. Ozzie, new. And is that Machado? It is a 50. Manny Machado of 50. Great looking card. So, the best cards in the box. The boxes were these. Kind of get a nice number spree. There's one of 50, one of 75, one of 250, and not numbered Arias Twins All-Star Game jersey card from the 2022 All-Star Game. So there you go. This is Topps All-Star Game trading cards. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Enjoy the day. Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Please subscribe.